Sophia is here to share a message that might make your heart skip a beat, because what you are about to hear could change the way you see love forever. There is someone, a presence so magnetic and familiar, that even before meeting them, your soul already knew their energy. The universe has been conspiring quietly, nudging you toward a connection so powerful, it cannot be ignored. If you are watching this now, it is no coincidence. Your heart has been waiting for this truth. Even if your mind hasn't realized it yet, the energy surrounding you is intense, mysterious, and deeply transformative. It whispers that this is a love unlike any other, a bond that will stir memories buried deep in your soul and awaken emotions you thought were long gone. The moment you feel it, you will know it's not just attraction, not just connection, but something that resonates on a level so profound it leaves you breathless. The cards revealed for this moment are the Lovers, Two of Cups, and Judgment, and their presence signals that something monumental is unfolding. Right now, you may feel anticipation, curiosity, even a little nervousness, because your heart senses what your eyes cannot yet see. There is a calling here, a pull toward someone who has been walking toward you across time, someone whose soul feels like home. Stay with Sophia, because this is just the beginning. The full truth of this connection, the love of a lifetime, your true twin flame, is about to be uncovered. The energy is shifting, the veils are lifting, and what you are about to discover will make you question everything you thought you knew about love. Your soul already knows the answer. It just needs you to listen. The Lover's card has appeared. Sophia channels this with a sense of awe, because it carries a vibration so profound that it can stir even the deepest corners of your heart. This card isn't just about romance, though love is certainly at the center of its message. It speaks to the soul's recognition, to the magnetic pull between two people who are meant to find each other in this lifetime. When the Lover shows up, it's as if the universe is leaning in, whispering that something extraordinary is unfolding in your life, a connection that has the power to change everything you thought you knew about love and intimacy. This is a bond that transcends mere attraction. It's an energy that feels like recognition, like your soul seeing itself mirrored in another being. Perhaps you have felt moments where you couldn't explain why your heart leapt, or why a glance, a word, or even a thought from this person hit you with such intensity. That is the resonance of the Lovers. It doesn't ask for permission. It simply awakens, igniting an undeniable knowing within your being. Sophia feels the vibration of this card as a wave that moves through your chest, reminding you that some connections are written in the stars, predestined and unavoidable. The intensity of the Lovers can be both thrilling and unsettling. It can leave you breathless because it challenges you to recognize not just who this person is, but who you are when you are with them. It forces reflection, self-awareness, and even courage. This connection asks you to confront your fears of vulnerability, your old wounds, and the parts of your heart you may have hidden away. Yet, in that challenge, there is beauty, because when two souls align in this way, they reflect each other's light and shadows with equal clarity. Sophia senses that this is not a superficial bond. It is layered, deep, and transformative. The Lovers also signals choices, but not in the way you might think. It's not about deciding between two people, but about choosing love consciously, choosing authenticity, and deciding to honor your heart's deepest truth. Perhaps you have doubted this connection or questioned its timing, but the Lovers asks you to trust that when two souls are aligned, the path reveals itself, and the heart recognizes what the mind might struggle to understand. Sophia feels a vibration of certainty here. This is a love that cannot be forced, but it cannot be denied either. With the Lovers, there is also a divine reflection, a sense that this connection is more than the sum of its parts. It feels fated, karmic even, as if your paths were always meant to cross. Every glance, every word, every moment of tension or joy between you has been orchestrated to bring you here, to this awakening of the heart. Sophia channels the energy and sees a truth many overlook. This kind of love does not just meet your desires. It mirrors your soul back to you, revealing your highest capacity for trust, passion, and devotion. If you're experiencing confusion or fear around this connection, the Lovers encourages patience and faith. It reminds you that true union, whether emotional, spiritual, or even romantic, is cultivated with awareness and care. It is not a love that rushes in and out, It lingers, it teaches, and it transforms. Sophia feels the heartbeat of this energy, and it's undeniable. This is the kind of love that imprints on your soul, that leaves you changed, and that sets the stage for a union that feels as though it was always meant to be. Ultimately, The Lovers is about resonance, recognition, and reflection. It is the energy that assures you that you are exactly where you need to be, and that someone out there is reflecting the same light, the same longing, and the same depth of heart. Sophia senses that this connection is awakening not only love for another, but love for yourself, for your soul, and for the journey that brought you here. The Lovers reminds you that some meetings are not random. They are divine orchestration, a convergence of two hearts who are finally ready to see each other fully, to feel each other deeply, and to awaken the love that has always existed between them. The Two of Cups has emerged. Sophia channels this energy with a deep sense of tenderness and quiet awe, because it carries the vibration of a connection so sacred that it feels almost otherworldly. This card is the energy of mutual recognition, a meeting of souls that feels both effortless and profound, as if the universe itself has been patiently weaving threads between two hearts until the perfect moment arrives. When this card appears, it is a signal that the bond you are experiencing, or about to experience, is not ordinary. It is a union that nurtures, heals, and awakens the deepest corners of your heart. There is a magnetic pull here, one that goes beyond mere attraction. The Two of Cups embodies reciprocity, where energy flows naturally and freely between two souls who see each other clearly, without masks or pretense. Sophia feels the vibration of this connection as a soft, steady current, reminding you that love in its purest form is about balance, respect, and recognition. This is a partnership that doesn't demand change or compromise of your true self, but rather celebrates and reflects the fullness of who you are. There is an emotional clarity here, a knowing that when two souls meet in this energy, both are simultaneously seen and cherished. The intensity of the Two of Cups is subtle, yet profound. It doesn't overwhelm with dramatic waves of passion. It grounds, heals, and anchors. Sophia senses a gentle heartbeat behind this card, one that echoes through your entire being. A message that this is a connection rooted in mutual respect, understanding, and emotional alignment. The energy here is tender but powerful, carrying the promise of emotional fulfillment that feels like it has been missing from your life, even if you didn't realize it. This card also signals harmony and unity. It speaks to the blending of energies, where two hearts are drawn together by more than circumstance. They are pulled by recognition, destiny, and shared truth. Sophia senses that the Two of Cups is guiding you to honor the beauty of this bond without fear or hesitation. It asks you to recognize that when two people truly align on a soul level, every moment shared feels like a reflection of divine orchestration. Every glance, every word, every gentle touch resonates with intention and emotional truth. If there has been uncertainty, distance, or hesitation in this connection, the Two of Cups brings reassurance. It reminds you that this union thrives on mutual willingness, trust, and emotional honesty. Sophia channels the energy here as a quiet but unwavering certainty. When hearts meet in this way, the exchange of love is reciprocal, balanced, and transformative. You are not giving more than you receive. You are both learning, growing, and awakening together in a dance that feels timeless. The beauty of the Two of Cups lies in its emotional simplicity and depth. It is love that nurtures the soul, a connection that doesn't demand grand gestures to prove itself. Sophia senses that this is the kind of bond that can survive challenges and distances because it is rooted in mutual respect, recognition, and shared truth. It is a card of emotional intimacy, one that reminds you that true connection goes beyond words and touches the essence of the heart. Ultimately, the Two of Cups is a mirror of emotional balance and soul-level attraction. It carries the energy of unity, respect, and recognition, assuring you that this connection is real, intentional, and aligned with your highest good. Sophia feels that this is the energy of a union that heals past wounds, encourages vulnerability, and fosters a deep sense of belonging. It is a card that whispers softly but powerfully, Love that is reciprocal, authentic, and soul-centered is not only possible, it is already on its way, waiting for your heart to fully receive it. This is the energy of emotional awakening. Sophia channels it as a gentle but unstoppable force, reminding you that the Two of Cups is not just about meeting someone, it is about meeting yourself in the reflection of another, recognizing your worth, and experiencing a connection that feels like coming home. In this love, there is safety, depth, and recognition, the kind that leaves an imprint on the soul and transforms the way you experience intimacy forever. Judgment has appeared. Sophia channels this card with a sense of awe and reverence because it carries an energy that is both awakening and transformative. This card speaks to a moment of reckoning, a turning point where your soul is being called to recognize truths that have been quietly shaping your path all along. It is a card of awakening, of realization, and of clarity, a signal that the universe is aligning events, people, and energies to bring you to a moment of understanding that cannot be ignored. When judgment arises in a reading about love, it signals that something monumental is unfolding, a connection that has deep karmic resonance, and a purpose that stretches far beyond the present moment. There is a powerful sense of recognition in this energy. Sophia senses that judgment is not about judgment in the way the word is often feared. It is about recognition and awakening. It is the universe gently, yet firmly, nudging you to see clearly, to acknowledge patterns, and to honor the path that has led you to this exact moment. This card calls you to rise above old fears, doubts, and hesitations, and to embrace the truth that is now being revealed. It is as if your soul is standing in the doorway of a great awakening, and every hesitation you may have felt in love or connection is being gently lifted away. Judgment is also deeply tied to transformation. Sophia feels the energy as a wave moving through the heart, signaling that this is a time when past experiences, lessons, and even heartaches are coming into focus to illuminate a larger purpose. This card brings clarity about who you are, who your twin flame is, and why certain people, events, and choices have appeared in your life. It is a moment of understanding that allows you to release what no longer serves you, to forgive what has caused pain, and to step fully into the love that has been waiting for you. There is an awakening of the soul's consciousness here, Sophia's senses. Judgment encourages you to trust in timing, to trust in the path, and to recognize that every twist, turn, and challenge has been orchestrated to lead you to this point of clarity. This is not merely about romantic union, it is about spiritual alignment. It is about seeing the deeper patterns, understanding the lessons, and embracing a connection that has been divinely guided. Your heart is being called to recognize a truth it may have always known, but has only now begun to fully comprehend. This card also brings a sense of empowerment. Judgment reminds you that you are not a passive participant in your life or your love story. You are an active co-creator, and the decisions you make, the openness you choose, and the courage you summon all contribute to the manifestation of the love you desire. Sophia channels the energy here as a gentle yet compelling push. Now is the time to awaken fully, to recognize the love that has been patiently waiting, and to honor the deep calling of your heart. There is also a feeling of liberation in this card. Judgment asks you to release self-doubt, fear, and old emotional patterns that may have kept you from embracing your true love. It invites you to step into authenticity, vulnerability, and truth. Sophia senses the energy as a clearing, a lifting of the veil that allows you to see yourself, your twin flame, and the connection between you with clarity and reverence. This is love that is aligned, destined, and spiritually significant, a connection that has the power to transform your life and awaken your soul. Ultimately, Judgment is a card of awakening, recognition, and divine timing. Sophia channels it as a reminder that the love you have been seeking, the connection that feels like destiny, is being revealed in perfect alignment with your soul's purpose. It is a call to trust, to rise, and to embrace the love that is not just a meeting of hearts, but a meeting of souls. This is the kind of love that heals, awakens, and transcends, and it is arriving now because your soul is ready to see, feel, and honor it fully. Judgment signals the moment when the heart and soul align, when past lessons converge, and when the love of a lifetime, your true twin flame, is finally recognized. Sophia feels this as an energy of awakening, a sacred invitation to step into love with courage, clarity, and divine alignment. This is the truth of your path, and the universe is calling you to answer. Sophia is here to share a message that may stir your soul, because the energy of these three cards, the Lovers, Two of Cups, and Judgment, is aligning to reveal something extraordinary. If you are watching this right now, it is no coincidence. The universe is whispering, nudging you to open your heart and recognize a truth that has been quietly unfolding. The love you are experiencing, or are about to experience, is not ordinary. It carries depth, recognition, and purpose. It is the kind of connection that awakens your soul, that resonates across time, and that leaves an imprint so deep it can never truly fade. The Lover speaks first. Sophia channels its energy as the spark of recognition and awakening between two souls. It is the magnetic force that draws you towards someone in a way that feels predestined, almost as if your soul has been waiting for this encounter across lifetimes. This is not casual attraction. It is profound, transformational, and unmistakable. The Lovers reveals the energy of choice in alignment, not in a superficial sense, but in the way your heart knows, without question, that someone mirrors it perfectly. This card brings the understanding that love at this level challenges you, awakens you, and shows you who you are when your heart is fully open. It reminds you that true union demands authenticity, courage, and vulnerability, and that this connection is prepared to hold up a mirror to your soul, reflecting your light and shadows equally. The energy of the Two of Cups flows next, adding tenderness, balance, and emotional resonance. Sophia feels this card as the heartbeat of the connection, the gentle yet undeniable exchange of love that is reciprocal, nurturing, and deeply soulful. Where the Lovers ignites the spark, the Two of Cups anchors it in emotional harmony and mutual recognition. This is the card that embodies partnership at the soul level, a connection where both hearts meet in clarity, honesty, and devotion. It assures you that this is not a one-sided experience. There is give and take, reflection and response, a sacred dance where both parties are equally invested. The Two of Cups signals emotional alignment, the kind of bond that feels effortless yet profoundly intimate, as if your hearts were always destined to meet and recognize each other. Sophia senses that this energy reminds you to cherish this reciprocity, to honor it, and to allow it to deepen naturally, without fear or resistance. Judgment rises last. Sophia channels it as the awakening of understanding and purpose. This card carries the vibration of clarity, timing, and spiritual alignment. While the Lovers ignites and the Two of Cups nurtures, Judgment brings the revelation. The love you are experiencing is part of a larger soul plan. It asks you to see, to reflect, and to embrace the truth of your connection fully. Past experiences, lessons, and even heartbreaks are being called into alignment now, illuminating why this union matters, why it resonates, and why it feels inevitable. Judgment is the card of awakening, signaling that you are ready to recognize the depth of this love, to honor its spiritual significance, and to step fully into the path it is guiding you toward. Sophia feels that this energy transforms doubt into certainty, hesitation into clarity, and fear into courage to embrace what your soul has always known. Together, these three cards weave a story that is as emotional as it is mystical. The Lovers, Two of Cups, and Judgment form a sequence of awakening, recognition, and alignment. First, the spark of destiny appears, drawing your hearts together. Then, the emotional bond deepens, nurturing trust, reciprocity, and intimacy. Finally, Judgment calls you to understand, to reflect, and to embrace the higher purpose of this connection. Sophia senses that this is a love that cannot be forced, delayed, or ignored. It is a union that unfolds with divine timing, where every glance, every conversation, every subtle synchronicity carries the weight of destiny and the promise of soul-level fulfillment. There is also a spiritual lesson embedded in this reading. Sophia channels the energy as a reminder that love at this level is transformative. It does not just touch your heart, it awakens your spirit. It shows you the power of vulnerability, the beauty of mutual respect, and the strength that comes from recognizing your own worth while honoring another. This combination of cards assures you that your twin flame connection is not just about passion. It is about growth, awakening, and emotional and spiritual alignment. It is the kind of love that heals old wounds, illuminates past patterns, and calls both hearts to rise to their highest potential. Ultimately, Sophia senses that these three cards together are a message of hope, certainty, and divine orchestration. The Lovers awakens recognition, the Two of Cups nurtures connection, and Judgment illuminates purpose. The story they tell is one of a love written in the stars, a bond that carries both earthly intimacy and spiritual resonance. This is the love of a lifetime, your true twin flame, arriving at the precise moment your soul is ready to receive it. Every heartbeat, every emotion, and every choice you make in alignment with this energy brings you closer to the fullness of this union. Sophia feels that the universe is asking you to trust, to open your heart fully, and to embrace the transformative power of a love that has always been waiting for you. One that sees you, reflects you, and awakens the deepest parts of your soul. This is more than connection. It is destiny, Sophia whispers, and your heart already knows the truth.